Yo, yo! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Alex, also known as Knuckles MMA on YouTube, man. What's going on, y'all? It's been a little bit. I missed being on here. I've just been busy like the last 3 times that I've said, but I'm here. I'm here. I'm ready to talk about what's going on with the UFC, and we're gonna recap 321. I haven't seen y'all since 320. 320 was a ball with the live stream. I thank y'all for all supporting and everything. But 321 ended in a very weird way. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna recap 321, starting from the prelims all the way. We'll start from the early prelims all the way up to the main event, and we're just gonna talk about what's going on next for the UFC, man. Let's get straight into this now. Put this up here. All right, cool. Now, so most of these I really didn't watch, to be honest with you, because I was actually at work. This did happen. See, at like 10 o'clock in the morning, I was at work again. Um, but I did see the Hamdi Abdullah Wahab and Chris Barnett fight. That fight it was just like a boring heavyweight fight. Hamdi actually did get cut from the UFC. I don't know why. I really don't. To be honest with you, I don't think they should have did that. That's a really bad move, especially on UFC, because you could use as many heavyweights as you can, and we're gonna get into the heavyweight division very soon. But I don't think they should have did that. But Hamdi Abdullah Wahab won by unanimous decision. Nathaniel Wood, who I had winning, also won by unanimous decision, according to what people say. And rewatching the fight, Nathaniel Wood was doing good, and I thought Jose Delgado did enough to win the fight, but they gave it to Nathaniel Wood. Whatever. Volta Walker again collected somebody's ankle and destroyed this dude with a heel hook. Ludwig Klein beat was my goodness, Mateusz Rezbecki. I think it's like I don't know. He has like a Polish last name. I think it's like Rezbecki or Rebecki, I think. Ikram Alaskarov gets it done. Quillen Salkeld. Now, this is somebody I actually really want to talk about. He absolutely killed Nasrat Hasparak. I actually watched this fight because I was I was on break in my car, and I kid you not. As soon as he landed that head kick, I started screaming, and there was like a lady next to me, and she looked at me and was just like. But Quillen Salkeld gets it done. Really good up and comer in this lightweight division. Give him a vet. Give him like Ignacio Bahamundes, or give him Manuel Torres, or give him somebody that is gonna give him a good fight. And if he wins, give him a top 15 opponent, because I think that Mr. Quillen Salkeld, all props to him, is ready for that big step up in competition, man. On to this main card. Azmat Mirzakhanov KO. I think it was a TKO. I think it was a TKO. A TKO's Alexander Rakic with just a nice, straight right down the middle, and that was a good fight. That was a good fight. I think too many people underestimate Azmat Mirzakhanov. Is he a PED cheat? Absolutely, absolutely he is. Can't take that away. But he did what he had to do. I believe now he's gonna move up. Let me see. What is his ranking now? Because 321 happened at least I want to say 2 weeks ago. Now I'm making the video now, but He is number 7. So he has Jamal Hill, Jan Blachowicz, Khalil Roundtree, Carlos Ulberg, Yuri, Magomed, and Pereira in front of him. I think give him a good step up in competition. Give him Khalil Roundtree. Simple as that. Give him Khalil Roundtree. That would be a really good fight. Put him on a main card. Do not put him on a fight night. And if it is a fight night, then just stack up the fight night. Stop giving us these boring fight nights like Garcia and Onama. And of course, it doesn't want to load. But like, stop giving us junk like this. Like, you know what I mean? Like some of these fights could actually be on a card, and you're wasting it. Um, that second fight, we're gonna get into that second fight. We're gonna get into that second fight. Um, but yeah, Azmak Mirzakhanov gets it done. Good for him. Cool, great. Second fight on the card: Alexander Rakic, Jailton Almeida. No bias whatsoever because I like Alexander Volkov. It's not just because he won me my parlay. None of that. He lost this fight to Jailton Almeida. Jailton Almeida. I. You know what? No. No. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? If you take somebody down and you lay there and not do anything on top and then get flipped over and do nothing from the bottom, you're not going to win a fight. You're not. I mean, even though Jailton Almeida 100% won that fight, you can't be surprised that you lost it in a close decision, in a close split. I believe it was a split decision. But you can't get mad at that. That was your fault. You don't know how to do ground and pound from the top. You don't know how to throw elbows or punches from the bottom. What do you expect? You can't just throw up your legs against a dude that is, they say is like, let's see, they say he's like 6 foot something. Oh, it doesn't show, but they say Volkov is like 6'10", I think, or like 6'9". But I'm pretty sure this dude is close to like 7 foot. You can't throw up legs and expect and try and do heel hooks and things like that with somebody who is pretty good with in their jiu-jitsu and BJJ, but is like a little bit bigger than you. Like Volkov was just slipping out of Jailton Almeida's submission attempts. You know, like there really wasn't much that Jailton Almeida was doing to make it seem like, oh man, he really won the fight, even though it was apparent. But like, you can't just sit there. Now, the only thing with this is Volkov is number 2. He's ranked number 2, and there's a possibility he can get a title shot. But we'll talk about that. Next fight on the card, Umar Nurmagomedov gets it done against Mario Baptista. That fight was really good. Mario, all right, we need to start putting some respect on Mario Baptista's name. Even though people were looking at him like, oh, we hate Mario Baptista, this, that, and third, because he robbed Aldo. I think it's time to start putting respect on Mario Baptista's name. He's a good contender. He's pretty well rounded, to be honest with you. I like it. I like it. I like how Mario Baptista fights. I think that even you lose to a guy that's in the top of the division. That is the only person that we know that could most likely beat Merab Dvalishvili. And you're in a good spot. Oh, excuse me. You're in a good spot. You're number 9. I think that Mario Baptista should fight the winner of Cejudo and Peyton Talbot. Or he could fight like Davison Figueiredo, or somebody like Marlon Chito Vera as well. But I think that it's time to start putting respect on Mario Baptista's name, and I think that it's time to start pushing Umar a little bit more. Now, did Dana push him a little bit too fast? That I think. Did he push him too fast into a title fight? Yes. I think give Umar one more fight. One top contender fight. Make him fight Sean O'Malley. Don't give it to Ayman Zahabi. Ayman Zahabi he's not doing anything. Give Umar O'Malley and then implement Marab and Umar again. That's what I think. Props to both of these men. It was a really great fight. Umar absolutely. I thought Umar was gonna go down. Baptista, he bombed like a right kick, right high kick, and it caught Umar and it dropped him, and that scared me a little bit. I won't lie to you. But Umar got up and he's got a good chin. He's good. Um, On to the second fight here. Honestly, I didn't care about this fight at first. At first, but then I watched this fight, and man, oh man, did they throw hands. That was a very entertaining women's fight. Very good from Mackenzie Dern. Very good from Verena Janchadova. I think that it was. I'm not gonna say like, oh, it was a barn burner, but I'm gonna give both of these women props. That was a really good fight. It honestly, it made me want to watch the women fights a little bit more. Not all the time are they crazy, but it was good. It was a good fight from both women. Props to Mackenzie Dern. She finally got her title. She's happy, cool, great. Whatever happens next for her, then that's gonna happen. But it was a really good fight for Mackenzie Dern. They had like a striking match. Two jiu-jitsu practitioners had a striking match, and it was crazy. And Mackenzie Dern comes out victorious, y'all. Now, on to this main event. On to this main event. If you look at the stats, if you're like a stat person and you look at this, you're like, okay, whatever. If you were actually watching the fight and you were sitting there watching it, Tom Aspinall did not look like he was going to win that fight against Ciryl Gane. Ciryl Gane was popping that jab. He was kicking. He was keeping at range. And one thing that I noticed that Ciryl Gane was doing really good, those oblique kicks and those little kicks from Ciryl Gane to Aspinall's knee and his legs, because Aspinall is, he did tear his, I believe it was his ACL, like he messed up his knee, destroyed his knee. But Gane was doing really good in this fight. I thought this fight was gonna be like a wash for Aspinall. I thought it was gonna be good. And oh my goodness, Gane has takedown defense all of a sudden. That's another thing. But unfortunately, it did end in a brutal eye poke. Like Gane's fingers were, they were in Aspinall's eye sockets. Like it was bad. And that's what it looked like in the fight. After the fact, Aspinall was like, "Oh, I can't see this, that, and the third." Aspinall's eye looked completely fine. Rebook this fight. Rebook this fight. Rebook this fight. Because the heavyweight division is in shambles right now. The heavyweight division is in shambles right now, and we're gonna talk about it. Ciryl Gane, Volkov, right? Okay, so Ciryl Gane just fought Aspinall. Cool. It ended in a no contest, eye poke. Done. Done. Ciryl Gane will most likely get a title shot again. Now we have four names. Four names. We got Volkov. We still got Sergey Pavlovich. Oh no, three names. We have three names. Ciryl Gane, who is most likely going to be getting a title shot. We have Volkov. Oh, no, four names. Four names. No. Okay, excluding Ciryl Gane, because we know that he's going to get another title shot. We have Volkov, Sergey. Almeida could possibly get a title shot if he beats. Honestly, give Sergey Pavlovich to Jelton Almeida, and that's it. And then we also have Waldez Cortez Acosta. I never thought I'd be saying this. Waldo Cortez Acosta fought Ante Delija, who is Tom Aspinall's training partner. and Cortez Acosta got Ante stuck his fingers in Cortez's eye. They stopped the fight and then redid it because it was an eye poke. Now it was completely like if you were watching it, it looked weird and it looked like they kind of took the win from Ante. But they go back. Cortez is like, all right, I want to fight. Let's get it done. And Cortez wipes the floor with Ante. He knocks him out. He knocks him out. Now, let me look at Cortez. Let me see if they'll show what his eye looks like after. If they'll show. My fault. I'm gonna give y'all a little. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up. All right, let's see. I don't want to get copyright striked at all, so. I don't. I don't think you guys can see this that well. Um, but if you go right here, all of this is red and it's like a little bloody and like if he kind of looks to the side and it's all red. It looks like like Cortez Acosta genuinely got hurt from that eye poke. He came back and knocked the dude out. Tom Aspinall got okay, cool. I get it. It should have been a no contest. It should have been a no contest. But do I think that Tom Aspinall was milking the injury 100%? Because Tom Aspinall said, I can't see, oh, this, that, and the third. His eye looked completely fine, and Cortez Acosta had even less of an eye poke than Aspinall did. And I'm not gonna sit here and tarnish Tom Aspinall because I love Tom Aspinall as a fighter. But listen, if you get eye poked, don't sit there and complain and complain and complain and then be like, oh guys, don't get mad at me. Right after the fight, he shows his eye and his eye's completely white. His eye looks just like mine. It's complete like it doesn't even look like he took damage, other than his face because his face was busted up from the serial gone jabs. So I think that there's a big like I don't want to say misunderstanding, but something needs to be done about the heavyweight division because it is in such a dangerous limbo right now that we don't know what's going to happen. A lot of these heavyweights are getting cut. A lot of them are way older than they should be fighting and like they're at the bottom. Like from 8 down, these are all dudes that are not really fighting. Like I haven't heard from Tyson Teixeira. Walter Walker is out for like probably a year and a half because he destroyed his shin. Um, he broke it. Mick Parkin's a bum. Tai Tuivasa's a bum. I haven't heard anything from Shamil Gaziev. Marcin Tybura lost to this dude, Ante. Ante just got knocked out. Derek Lewis, I don't think has a fight. Sergey Spivak is a bum. I don't know why he's number 7. And then you go from 6 to 1, and all right, they're good people, but these are the only people fighting in the heavyweight division. The only people. Aspinall, Serial Gon, Volkov, Sergey, Curtis Blades, and Jeltsin Almeida. Those are the only people. Those are the only people. It makes no sense. It doesn't make sense at all. And Blade's last fight was against Kuniev, so I'm hoping that Blades fights sometime like in December or something. Because like there's still time and everything, but we don't know. We don't know. The only person that could really help this division and push it forward is this man right here. If he moves up, which I really don't want that, like I don't really want that to happen at all, because honestly, with him moving up, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a publicity is gonna be booming, all that good stuff, but it's not gonna be sufficient enough for anybody to really care about. It's not gonna do anything for the division, because once he gets out of that division, you know, Pereira's not young at all. He's gonna be out of the UFC soon. He said it himself. Pereira's not young. He's gonna move up to heavyweight, and then what? You know what I mean? So I think there's a lot of things that need to be talked about in this heavyweight division. There's a lot of things that need to be talked about as far as what's next. That's the title of this video. UFC 321 recap and what's next? What's next? Pair up those people between like Six and Aspinall. Pair all of them up against each other. Make it good, make it cool. Done. Give us fresh competition so that we can really start to think about what's going to happen next in this heavyweight division, because it's dead right now. But that's the end of this video. I thank y'all so much for tuning in. It was a pleasure, to be here talking to y'all. I will be uploading another video pretty soon, just talking about the next card that's coming up. Not the Brandy Brown and freaking Bonfim one. No. I will be talking about the MSG card, and the MSG card that's gonna be a banger video. We're gonna talk about that. Um, but yeah, so I thank y'all so much for tuning in. It's nice to be back for like the fourth time, but it's nice to be back. It's nice to come back on here to just talk, let y'all know what's going on. Please comment, like, subscribe, share. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are on that main event. Let me know what's going on. I thank you so much. With that, I'm gonna see y'all pretty soon. I'm out of here for now. Peace.